with another virtual story time from my home to yours. I hope you're doing well. I miss you guys. I hope you miss me. Hey, how about we share some stories? Are you ready? Let's do this. If you're ready for a story, wave hello. If you're ready for a story, wave hello. If you're ready for a story and you want us all to know, if you're ready for a story, wave hello. If you're ready for a story, sound like a frog, ribbit, ribbit. If you're ready for a story, sound like a frog, ribbit, ribbit. If you're ready for a story and you want us all to know, if you're ready for a story, sound like a frog, ribbit, ribbit. Silly, huh? All right. So, in case you couldn't tell, I have a frog story. How about it? I don't know if we've read very many of these Froggy stories, but oh my gosh, they're so much fun. So this book I have for us today is called Froggy's Sleepover, and it was written for us by Jonathan London and illustrated by Frank Remkowitz. This is another one from my kids' collection, so there might be a couple tears. Froggy's Sleepover. It was Friday, and school was out. Froggy flopped home from the school bus, flop, 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 singing, "Hooray, hooray, it's Friday, Friday. I'm going to Max's for a sleepover." "That's great," said Froggy's mother, and she gave him a plate of chocolate fly cookies. Well, he's a frog. "This is your first sleepover. Are you nervous?" "Who, me? Of course not," said Froggy, and he hopped up and flopped to his room. Flop, flop, flop. He pulled a big sack from his closet, slam, stuffed in his sleeping bag, sloof, squeezed in his pillow, poof, slapped in his pajamas, poof, shoved in a pair of underwear, poof. "There," he said, and flopped outside, dragging his sack behind him. Sloop. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" "Did you forget your Huggy?" "Oops," said Froggy, and flopped back inside, flop, flop, flop. "I found it," he yelled. "It was here in the cookie jar." Is that where your stuffed animals belong? I don't think so. Then out the door he went, dragging the sack behind him. Sloop. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What?" "Did you forget your toothbrush?" "Oops," said Froggy, and flopped back inside. Flop, flop, flop. "I found it!" yelled Froggy. "It was in my toy chest." "No." "Don't forget to brush," said his mother. "I know," said Froggy. Then off he went to Max's, dragging the sack behind him. Sloop. At Max's house, he dumped everything out on the floor. Slump. He rolled out his sleeping bag. Sloof. And fluffed up his pillow. Bluff. "Okay," said Froggy. "I'm ready for bed." "But Froggy," said Max, "it's only 4:00. So they waited till after dinner. Then they crawled into their sleeping bags. "Wait," said Froggy, jumping up. "I forgot to brush my teeth." "Don't be a baby," said Max. "This is a sleepover. You don't have to brush." Well, we all know Max was wrong, huh? Froggy crawled back into his bag. "Wait," he said, jumping back up. "I need my Huggy to go to sleep." "Sleep?" said Max. "Who's going to sleep?" "We can tell scary stories and have pillow fights all night long." Froggy slipped back into his bed, and Max told a story that made Froggy's skin crawl. "Now it's your turn," said Max. But there were weird screeching sounds, and scary shapes hung in the shadows like ghosts. "I have a better idea," said Froggy. "What?" said Max. Let's go to my house for a sleepover. So when they got back to Froggy's, they tiptoed in the dark. Quiet, quiet, crash! Froggy bumped into a lamp and knocked over the goldfish bowl. Splash! Look at that, it's on his head. Froggy! Yelled his mother. What's all the ruckus? She flicked on the light. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. We decided to sleep here instead. Oh, Froggy, said his mother. I thought you wanted to sleep at Max's. Well, I did, cried Froggy, but, I was hungry, and you make the best popcorn. Can you make us some, please? Okay, you little munchkins, said his mom. Pop, pop, pop. She made them some buttery popcorn. Then she went back to bed. Plump, plump, plump. Froggy and Max were having a wild pillow fight. Good night, Puddin'heads, called Froggy's mom. I hope they go to sleep soon, grumped Froggy's dad. Me too, moaned Froggy's mom. Froggy's parents were snoring like horses when Froggy's mom heard a sound. Her eyes popped open, and she flicked on the light. Max was standing by the bed. I have a tummy ache, he said. I want to go home. So back they went to Max's house, dragging those sacks behind them. Schloop. But there were still weird sounds and scary shadows there, so they went back to Froggy's. But Max wanted his own pillows, so they went back to Max's. But Froggy wanted pink lemonade, so back and forth they went. Schloop, schloop, schloop. Till at last they fell asleep at Max's house at 9 o'clock in the morning. Isn't that silly? Have you ever spent the night at a friend's house? Maybe a cousin or somebody? That's kind of a fun thing to do, isn't it? And someday we'll get to do that again, you know? But in the meantime, I have a song for you about frogs. Now, if we were in the library, I would pull out my flannel board and we'd have some fun froggy flannels. I don't have one of those at home. So I have a log and some frog puppets that we made. My daughter helped me to make these. They're pretty cool, aren't they? We made, let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Whoop, there you go. 4, 5 frogs. In fact, they are green and speckled. Are you ready? 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 4 green speckled frogs. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 3 green speckled frogs. You can sing along with me. I'd love to hear you. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green speckled frogs. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! One jumped into the pool where it was nice. Knocked over the log, what a crazy frog. Now there was 1 green speckled frog. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! She jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs. Isn't that fun? I like those kinds of songs. All right. So we read a book about frogs and we sang a song about frogs. Now I have something completely different. I have a book about a horse. Now, this is silly, but you know I like silly. And this is a story that I have not seen anywhere else other than in my collection of books. So, this one is called Is There a Horse in Your House? So, I'm wondering, is there a horse in your house? Let's find out. This one was written for us by Ethel and Len Kessler. All right. So, we're going to talk about our houses. Is there a mirror in your bedroom? Is there a lamp? Is there a bed? Is there a horse sleeping in your bed? Oh no. That's pretty silly, isn't it? All right, let's keep going. Are there toys in your room? Are there games? Are there markers and crayons? Are there books? There better be books. I know there are books. Is there a horse reading your book? Oh no. You know, sometimes instead of calling me Mary, people call me Mayor, which is kind of funny because I'm a mayor holding a book and there's a mayor holding a book. Okay, back to the story. Is there a sink in your bathroom? Is there a toothbrush and toothpaste? Is there a bathtub? Is there a horse in your bathtub? Oh no! Oh my gosh, that horse is using up all the bubble bath. That's not good. Is there a sofa or a couch in your house? Is there a TV? Is there a horse in your house? Oh no! Look, that horse is sitting on the couch watching TV, eating popcorn, and there are all the toys. Isn't that silly? That's just a silly little book. Is there a horse in your house? So I was thinking that we've got a craft and a game for you today. Okay. So the craft is that you can make frogs, like the ones that my daughter and I made for our game, for our rhyme, right? And the other thing that you can do is you can play a game, maybe with the grown-ups in your house or other kids in your house, and you could make frogs or some other animal, right? And color them and cut them out. And take your time making them look really cool. And then you can play hide and seek. And maybe you can hide them around the house. Like I'm going to stick one here on my bulletin board. And I'm going to put one inside this book. And you can stick them in different places around your house. And you can see if anybody can find them. Wouldn't that be a fun thing to do? I kind of thought so. Oh my goodness, look, there's another one. Where can I put that one? Put that one up here next to my snowflakes. How about that? Anyway, so you can play that game with your family, and it's kind of fun. You know, maybe you hide them and they look for them, and then maybe your grown-up can hide them and you can look for them. It's kind of a fun thing to do. All right, let's sing our goodbye song. See you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. Bye-bye, friends. See you next time.